Now I'm Saxony Militant. All right. Got one doable objective. See what we got here. Lonnie Industrial, Caitlin. None hates Nordic Mechanical. Tagawa Agricultural. Okay, so Tagawa Agricultural. We go last though. Tagawa Agricultural is a B. Saxony Militant is probably a better B. Lonnie Industrial is a B. And Nordic Mechanical is a B. According to the tier list, pretty even game. Looks like Polani is going with the standard 2 metal, produce metal wood, produce a mech, move to the village, build a mine, speed mech. Nordic starts with a move. I've got 3-minute videos at this link for Saxony and for Militant, Tagawa Agriculture in this game. And I have to remember my Saxony Militant opening. The good news for us is that Polania has a low power mat. The bad news for us is that Nordic and Tagawa both have high power mats. Mechanical has power over deploy, which means he's going to have a lot of power. You also often get upgrades with the mechanical mat. Means he may be try bolstering. Tagawa, there's a good chance, is going to upgrade. Deuce out of Nordic. Tagawa's already looking at an upgrade, probably going to upgrade his move and his bolster. Common Man and Get Rich or Cry Trying. Now we go with a produce. We're going to see a trade for a wood and a metal out of Polania right now. Which means on the next produce, she can make the mech and get a 3rd wood, which is going to be enough to move to that village and build a mine. We're going to trade for metal and a food. Oh, he's going to take the structure here. He's going to take a mill on the mountain. Bet you. $2 for 4 food is really nice too. But I called it. He likes to only go with 1 upgrade on the mechanical board, so that makes sense. All right. Metal. 1 food. Yeah, he did want the food. Here comes a produce out of Polania. Drop the speed mech. Get 3rd wood. Question is, does she leave a worker on the wood? Does she leave a worker on the food? Or does she bring them both to the village? This is interesting. I would have thought he'd trade for oil to get the upgrade. Gawa, you ready to move yet? It's interesting. He didn't upgrade the enlist. He upgraded the mech. Okay, there he's getting on food. This is a slow developing Tagawa build so far. Ooh, but he got some metal. Nice. Tagawa going for max is good for us, though. And now we're going to produce again to get to 3 metal. Next turn, we'll use our move to move 2 of these workers over here. And use our 3 metal to put a speed mech here. And it's very important to put the speed mech here, because then you're going to produce again and get 3 more metal and go to 7 workers over here, and go to 7 workers over here. Then you move 3 workers here, so now you have 6 workers, leaving 1 behind. So another produce gives you 6 metal, which is enough for your last 2 max. I could have traded for food that turn. Probably should have. I'm going to miss a coin because of that, unless I go for dropped 60 elo today. That's rough. So what does chat think? Do we go with the coin? I think we have to go coin and list instead of card and list. Yeah, I think we have to. Because we have get rich or cry trying. Oh good, Tagawa does not make a mech. It's a coin for us. And the other thing I forget here with this build, you have to take the power off of this enlist, or you will run out of power producing. Why is trick censored? Oh wait, I know. Money is power. I was still sitting at. Take the coins and hope for the best. Don't like going into the wide world with just with just 4 cards, a measly amount of power. So Lonnie is deciding whether to produce. Go ahead and trade for 2 food to get that enlist. She's going to get that enlist. One of the things you run into with Industrial Polania with this opening is it's round 6 and she still just has 2 workers. It might have been better to go with the produce there. But she's also wanting to catch the coin from the mechs. Nordic's about to build one. Probably a mech out of Tagawa here. Yep. Give us those monies, Tog. Tagawa's still at 0 power. Nobi. Interesting first choice. Remember what we said, we moved 2 workers here. Not going for that encounter. Instead, we're spending 3 metal. And remember, speed mech, and it's gotta be here. I don't know why this mat exists. Moth thinks he can get to the factory. Yeah, I'm probably not going to win a straight fight with Nordic. How much pop does he have? You have plenty. Do this and go into tier 2. Do this, and probably this is the way to go, though. Darn shame, we just can't get her out of our base that quick. Somehow she has 6 power with the industrial board. Can't handle the decision making, she says. Oh, JR Hawk, you've been watching stream. I'm sorry, man. Did I boot you? Trying to get none in here. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Should have booted that other guy. I just did it based on Elo. Didn't realize. You'd said you were coming in chat. I wouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're still here or not. Another trap out of Tagawa. A lot of resources back there. Tagawa's not going to make my life easy on combats. Still sitting on 0 power, but he can use 2 cards. And that 0 power isn't going to be a thing much longer. This is the produce out of Polani. She could do produce or enlist. Merge. I think we see the seaworthy mech out of Nordic. Then a move to the factory the next turn. Hopefully, somebody drains somebody else of all the power. Nordic has a card. Might want to bring 2 units, Polania. This one and this one, perhaps. This is decision-making time. This is where we either get our encounter or we stay here and try to get to the factory. Polania is going to move this turn. Nordic's going to go fight them, probably. We'll produce. Whoever has a factory card at that point maybe moves off the factory. We'll stay put. We have 7 workers. So we move and leave 1 here. And good encounter. May regret this, but it'd be wonderful to get an upgrade out of this. We don't need metal. Wood doesn't help us. Get 2 food and a pop, guys. Trade for our enlists. We pay $2. How many mechs are we making? 4, 6. Wait, 4, 8, 12. I think we're gonna be fine. Melania goes to the factory here. Almost assuredly. Bet another unit's coming. Yeah, there it is. Good call, Caitlin. Now here's the question. Does Nordic attack? And does Nordic weaken Polania to the point that we can attack either Nordic or Polania? Doubt it. And even if we do, Tagawa probably moves to this spot and cuts off our access. Divide and conquer. No, higher ground. Nordic doesn't have the combat card to try. Maybe we attack Nordic. We have 2 mechs. Ooh. Hero power out of Tagawa. We go 2 combat cards here. So I think the next turn what we're going to do is we're going to trade 2 food over here. Then these 3 food. Get our combat card enlist. Tagawa still hasn't enlisted. Tagawa may just be doing this for the Ronin power. That's a nice little victory star hanging out up there potentially. Oh, we've got to skip the enlist. Galway uses up their... Or did they have 2 power? They already had some power. They're not going anywhere. We can't reach them unless they shinobi back, but they're there for some reason. Nah, I'm gonna produce. Unless Lania decides to attack here. We are weak. Some cards too. Three stars out of Nordic. Nordic gets combat cards this round though. Then the card for us. Worker Star. Our game's going to pick up a little bit when we spread out. We're close to Nordic. Nordic already has the objective in the combat star, so in the worker star. So the 3 stars he has are his fastest star. He's 3 enlists away and 2 mechs away. What's his factory card? He doesn't have one. You gotta run away from Sax? Why you gotta run away from me? Guess I've got numbers on you. Lonnie is way too strong. I never have that much power when I'm playing with the industrial board. You can get more if she wants. The 9 pop. Still trailing us though. That 2 coin hurts. And get out on the board this turn. See if Nordic takes to the waters this turn. Pays the pop for camaraderie. No. 4 coins for the mech. Get 4. Oh, we must have been looking at her score before she paid the coins. What are you gonna do, Tagawa? Okay. Polani on the water. Can you take our crap with a factory card? No. Can't get to this spot. We're just trying to drain Tagawa here. Maybe get lucky. Okay, guys, it's okay. Tagawa down to now. So this is why we got the food, is now we have this dead turn before moves since we couldn't make it to the factory. Nordic wants a factory card. Leaves his wood behind. I mean, I guess he's going to spend it. Build a building here. Over here. Nordic's one mech away, but what's his last star? And I have a hard time ending, I think. We're up to 7 cards, which is nice. Oh, if we could only move! We couldn't get there anyway. Yowza. Whoa. I was back home. What do they do? Can they move now? We can't. We cannot get to the factory next time we move. So we'll just have to go attack Tagawa again. No one adjacent to us is building, probably not upgrading either, but let's go. We need to stall this game. I don't think so, not yet. Black Panther just died. Guy who plays him, I guess. Gawa can't move. Well, they can't do their factory move or produce workers. May have to just bolster, dry bolster here. Or enlist. Yeah, enlist. Nice time for Tagawa to produce, right? Use one of those power. They're going to lose both of them. They'll get 2 back from Ronin, but we attacked Tagawa twice, though? Could have bluffed him that time. Lonnie is still not on the water. Hopefully won't take our lone food. My iPhone is winning. Yes, I am. Just in case you missed it. I didn't. Milani is on the water. They can go 1, 2, 3 and take this food and really slow us down, but they're not on the water. So they can't triple move there. Milani does a dry bolster. None trying to influence the game as best he can. Nordic's going to try to lock down the factory. Makes sense. Really hurts Polonia. So it gives a star, and that's 9 points to Nordic. Nordic still has 2 cards. Can't beat Nordic in a fight right now. We beat Tagawa 2v2? Probably. Just need what? Mech and buildings out of Nordic? Factory card produced factory card. We don't really have a choice. We just have to trade for food, get our popularity we don't need, and see what happens. I mean, we can't move. There's nothing else to do. Let's see here. We're up by 11. See what Polonia does here. How many points would Polonia get off tier 3? Just 4, plus whatever spread she gets. Go to worker star, Polonia. You know you want to. Gawa cannot move this turn. There it is for Polonia. Oh, she stayed on the mainland. Probably need to run. What are you gonna do, None? You can factory card, but you can't hit Polonia and Tagawa. Maybe GG. Probably going to hit you guys. You have to attack one of them, right, Nordic? It's a hard position for Nordic. Can use that factory card and he can get a star. He can't pick up a combat with it. I mean, he can, but he's already got 2. So he can't end the game. So while he's deciding what to do, what's Tagawa gonna do here? Maybe go to 8 workers, pick up a star. Tagawa could go power. Probably will do power enlist. We'll give him 5. Probably already gotten the power off the enlist bonus. Nope. Gonna produce. Good game. Margin of victory doesn't matter. It's just in this. And we've been sitting on our objective. Get rich or cry trying. Yeah, she could have submerged the mech, but we could have hit Tagawa, and Tagawa couldn't move that turn, so... All right. Good game, guys. Good game. Got back some of that elo we lost last game. Not quite as much as we lost, but we beat Nunn in 2 games tonight. How about that? I get excited. He's a really good player. All right, guys.